Okay, thank you guys for answering this and selecting. Thank you very much. I'll stop it now. It is stopped.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us in the today's session. And this is the third session for the LearnFest. As I mentioned earlier in my previous sessions, I would like to pay a high note of thanks to all our speakers who are contributing in this LearnFest 2023. We have people from almost 6 countries who have joined in these sessions, and we have registered more than 700 people in multiple sessions as a collective number. I would like to say quickly a note of thanks to our speakers who did yesterday, Ramzan Rajani on Microsoft Excel, Catherine Bentley, who is doing it now on email communication, Mahneed on Power BI, John Bentley on EQ and leadership, Ali Rehan on financial awareness, which is an important topic tomorrow, and then Agile project management, which is the last topic of the session. I will not take a lot of time as we are entering into a very comprehensive tool, Microsoft Power BI, with Mahneed. Man is leading our technology programs when it comes to Excel, Power BI, Microsoft certifications, and project management PMP certifications as well. Thank you, Man, and the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone, for this session on Power BI. What I will do in this session, I'll try in 1 hour time to start from scratch, and you will see the whole journey. From scratch, you have data, and then you want to develop a report. So what are the steps to do that? We'll do that all together, as you will see. I will go slowly a little bit, but I'll try also to finish in 1 hour. So first, let's start by what is Power BI? Why I will use Power BI? Why not Excel? So what is Power BI? What's the advantage of using Power BI over Excel? Can I do the same thing in Excel? In fact, you can. There are some differences. That's what I will discuss now. Now, first of all, Power BI is a new, and Power BI is affordable software. It's free, in fact. Anyone can download it, anyone, for free. No need to have anything, just Microsoft account, which is free, and then you can download it. In fact, you can download it right away. Easy to learn. As you will see, the same ribbons we have in Excel, in Word, the same ribbons. So it's familiar. Many of the things are familiar. Even many of the functions, as you will see, are familiar. We'll write few formulas, not too much, but you will see it's similar to Excel. Now, it's always up to date. They always update its visuals. What do you use to show the charts, the visuals? It's always up to date. And that's the advantage of using Power BI over Excel. Now, the journey to develop a report goes like this. First of all, you have stakeholders. Those stakeholders, they have data, and they need these data to be presented in a report. So you need to collect their requirements. What do they need to see? What do they need to know about? What do they need to investigate? You need to understand. So the first point in Power BI is to understand the requirement from the stakeholders. Then what? Then we will use Power BI to build a dashboard like this. So we are, as Power BI users, we are report developers. We develop report for top management to get insights, to plan, strategic plannings, to know what to do, to take action based on the insights. We give it to them from Power BI. Now, the flow goes like that. I have data either online or on premises or in databases. It could be Azure, Microsoft Azure services. Could be Google Analytics, Amazon Web Services, anyway, Facebook, even from Facebook. Power BI is capable of getting data from Facebook, from emails, from everywhere. Up to now, it's 150 different sources that Power BI can get data from: Oracle, SQL, Access, all these. Now, so it goes like that. We start from a source, so the stakeholders will tell us, here's our data, and that's what we need. Now it's our turn. They will tell us where are their data, where is it, and then what do they need. Based on that, I will use Power BI, and one of the major tools in Power BI is Power Query. You will see it now. It is the tool that gets data from the source and deliver it to Power BI or to Excel. By the way, you can use Excel or Power BI. Now, it delivered to Power BI or Excel to build your report. So here's the good news. 80% of the process that you will see is the same, whether you will use Excel or Power BI. 20% only is the difference, which is mainly the report, the visuals. That's it. And now let's start. So I hope this small introduction will give you an idea of what Power BI is. So Power BI is a tool that will go and get data from Oracle and let's say from Facebook and let's say from Wikipedia and from CSV files I have, and use all that to build my report for my stakeholders. But first of all, I need to understand that what my stakeholders need. So let me stop my presentation, and now I am in Power BI. Here's Power BI. This is the interface of Power BI. Now, in Power BI, when you start Power BI, that's what you will see. You can do nothing here. In fact, here you can do nothing now. Power BI, like a car, it needs a fuel. Without a fuel, it can do nothing. So now it can do nothing. And that's why here, import data from Excel, import data from SQL, paste data, try data. So it is asking for data. Where is your data? Now, the first step is we need to get data. Let's say I will explain during the session, I will explain what data we have and what we need the end result to be. In fact, I can show you right now, team. We'll try to build something like, let me show you, something like that. So I'll try to build in this session something like this, or maybe something like this. Here, look at that. Or something like this one. We will build a dashboard from what? From raw data. Okay, let's do it. So I close here and I am back in Power BI. Here's Power BI. So Power BI is asking, where is your data? Now, based on the discussion with the stakeholders, they said, we have data in two different places. One is an Excel sheet and one is a folder. So I will say, where is your Excel sheet? I will go there to get data and they will tell me it's in that folder or in that location. So I will say, get data from Excel. First of all, Excel. And here is the file they gave me, the stakeholders, they gave me that file, and they said all the information you need about our stores, about our customers, about our products, categories, are all these in this file, in this workbook. So I'll go there, Excel file, and I will open it. What am I doing here? The first step, which is getting data from sources, Okay. Now, here's what I see. Now, when I get data from that file, I know nothing yet. They told me that there are the files you need. And here, these are the channels. We are a company that sell electronics, audio, home appliances, something like that. We sell to all over the world. So we sell through channel, from store, from online, from catalog, resellers we have, and direct sale. And we have customers, and here's the information about our customer. We have customer key, first name, last name, male or female, age. And then geography. Where do we sell to? What are the location we sell to? So as you can see, we sell to all countries. Asia, we sell to Europe, and we sell to North America, to these countries, to these. And here are the products. You see, we have categories, computers, accessories, different things, categories and subcategories. And also we have our stores. Great. So I will get all these data. I will select this and this. I need all this to build my dashboard. So I'll go and say, now I have data is ready. I will go and start building my visuals. But since I am not sure if the data is ready or not, I will start by transforming the data, checking the data. So I click transform. Now, Power Query, the main engine behind shaping and cleaning data, will start. By the way, Power Query is a common component in Excel and in Power BI. So if you use Excel, you will get there. If you use Power BI, you will get there. Here are the same tables I get from that Excel file. So these are the files. Let me check at them. So I'm checking. Okay, those are the channels. Great. Here we have the customers, and here I have customer, last name, first name. Maybe I don't like this first name, last name. I want to make it as one field, name, just name. You know, in Excel, you can do that in Excel, but here it's very easy. That's how powerful is Power Query. So what I'm doing here is I'm cleaning the data, I'm preparing my data before I go to Power BI and consume it and build a report out of that. So I'll select first name, control last name. So I selected both, right click, and I want to merge them. So merge those columns. And now Power Query will ask me. Remember, Power Query is a tool, one of the components of Power BI that will help you clean your data. Shape, let's say here I'm adding these two columns. Now it says, what do you want the new column to be? I need that to be name. And what is the separator between first name and last name? Okay, I need a space, just a space. Now, when I click OK, you will see now I don't have first name, last name anymore. I have name. So done with this table. What else? We have geography. In the geography, I'm not that lucky because it seems that those people, they have merged cells. So those Turkmenistan, Thailand, China, Kyrgyzstan, all those are Asia. But the problem is here I have null, 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 null. The same applies for Europe. Look at that. I have null, null, null. And also United States. So what can I do here? I need to fill all those. If we are in Excel, it's not easy, but here it's easy. I need raw data. I need all the data to be filled. So what I will do here is I will go to this column, right click, and I will say fill down. So what? It will pick Asia and
sorry
fill down.
sorry to interrupt. We don't
Please.
see your screen actually.
Team? You don't
I
see my
can't see
screen?
your screen. No,
I
your
can
desktop
see
is not
the
there.
screen.
I
see the
can
screen.
see the screen.
Yes, we can
You
see
have a
you.
problem, not my problem. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, I will stop and reshare. Stop, reshare. Maybe it will fix it. Here, one more time. Is it okay now?
Yes.
Okay, great. So now, guys, as you can see here, when I imported those from Excel, it seems that those people, they merged the cells. So I have empty cells. I cannot. So what I will do is I will go there and I will say fill Asia down, fill Europe down, fill, look at that, down. And now I have all of them filled. You see what I am doing? I'm cleaning and I'm preparing my data to be consumed with a report. Let's check the product. As for the product, do I have any problem here? No, it seems everything is fine. Everything is fine. Unit cost, unit price, very good. What about the stores? You have to check. As a report developer, you have to get data and check it before you go. Maybe here you will multiply, you will do something, you will make this capital, whatever. This is a subject by itself. So Power Query is a tool used to what? To prepare the data. Now I'm done. I'm done with those. But I'm not done with the data still. This is information, just information. Where are the transactions? I mean, where are the sales? Where is it? I don't see any sales. This is channels, customers, geography. Where are the sales? And my stakeholders said, the sales, here are they. Let us show you where is it. Here, data sales in that folder. Let me open it. I will show you. And here it is. I have sales for 3 years, 2017, 2018, and 19. Great. So it means what? It means I have to go to Power Query again here. By the way, where is Power BI? Power BI is waiting for you to finish collecting and cleaning the data. When you are done, you will go to Power BI. So it's waiting. If you are coming from Excel, you will see Excel in the background waiting for you to finish cleaning and shaping data and getting data. Okay, now I need to get a new source. So now I know there is another data here, which is I click, and where is the data? The data is I click a new source, this one here, new source, and it is in a folder as I showed you guys, and the stakeholder show me that folder. Okay, go connect and get data from that folder. Now, where's the folder? The folder is sales data. Here it is. Go. Okay, okay. Now, Power Query will say that in that folder, I have those. Those are the ones you need? Yes, those are the ones I need. 2017, 18, 19. Now I need you to combine and transform, which is combine those because they are of the same structure, but I need to transform. Maybe there is a column I don't need, maybe something I need to do. So combine and transform. Transform means stay in Power Query. I'm not done. So here it is, combining 3 years. And it will ask me here. I saw a table like this, sales. In that, I have the order number, order date, quantity, and key to link it, customer key, store key, to link these to the previous files, which is the channel, customer. Is this the other file? Are those? This is example, by the way. Sample is the first one, but I have all of them here, all of them. Yes, okay, that's it. Go. Now they will be combined. And I will have here on the left, here I will have what? A new query, this one. And this is my sales data. Here is my sale, all the sales here. You see here, if I click, you will see that I have 2017, 18, 19, all of them. Great. Now, do I need to do anything here? In fact, quality, everything's fine. I don't need this column, which has what? The name of the file. I don't need it, so I will remove it. The less you load to Power BI, the better. Now that's it, I'm done. Now I will only rename this one, maybe also, call it only sales. I will call it my all sales. Now those are the real transaction day by day. Look at that, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1. This is day by day transaction for 3 years. These are the real data, the actions. The other ones are information about those, information. So they are linked to my sales through what? Customer is linked through customer key. Store is linked, store key. The product is linked through product key and so on. Great, I'm done. This is all the information. Now I understand from my stakeholders that these are their data. Done. Now let's go and build the dashboard. I have all the data in my hand. Now I'm ready to go to Power BI to start building my visual. So I will say, I'm done, close and apply. So close, goodbye Power Query. Now I need what? Power BI. And now it will load all these to Power BI. Here it is, getting the channel, getting the store, getting that to Power BI after cleaning and shaping. So one more time, what is Power BI? Power BI is a tool, a suite of tools that get data from different sources. I can get from the internet, from Facebook, from Oracle, and then collect all those, come to Power BI to build my visuals. That's it. Now it's loading these, and here it is. Done. Now you will see that here are the tables to the right, here on the right, you will see those tables. That's it. And we have in Power BI 3 views. The report view, this one. Here we will build the visuals. I showed you an example. Here we will build everything. Here is the data view. In the data view, I can see my tables. If I want to check something, okay, here are the customers. You see how we merge first name and last name, team? Here it is. So now Power BI is ready to show, present. No need to do anything. It's done. And here also in the geography, here it is. I'm just checking. You see here, I don't have merged cells because I added all those, as you can see. You see, no cleaning work done in Power Query. Great. Here we have the product, here we have the sales, and okay, very good. Now let's start. So I will go there and I will start building my visuals here. But before I do that, you have to do that all the time. Let's see if Power BI was able to understand and to recognize the relation between these tables. Because what we did is we get all these tables, how they are related. I mean, how they are related, how I will know that. So I will go there to the model view. So I'll go to the model view here. In the model view, you will see that, guys, I cannot revise a lot because, you know, we have only 1 hour. So I'm sorry for that. I'm very sorry for that. So now here is the table, and you can see that Power BI is smart enough to know that those tables are linked. Look at that. Here I have the geography. Here I have the stores. Okay. Here I have the customers, my customers. Here I have my sales, and here also I have the channels, and they are all linked to what? Just a minute, let me go with this a little bit here and drag it there. It doesn't matter where you put it, by the way, it doesn't matter, but I will put them like that. They are all linked to the sales, right? Now, how can Power BI figure it out? How? Because look at that. The channel name, the name here and there is the C, the channel key, I mean, the same. Here and there. Again, here we have customer key, we have customer key, the same. Not only the name is the reason, the name and the data type, numeric, text, date. That's why Power BI is able. And maybe you will ask yourself, is that important to have that kind of link? Very important. How? Let's say I don't have that link. Maybe for some reason, Power BI was not able to figure out the link. So I'll delete the link. Look at that. I'll delete the link. So what's wrong with that if I deleted the link? Look what will happen now. If I go to my visual and I want to say I need the total quantity sold to each country, total quantity sold. So I'll go to the quantity, click on the quantity. When I click on the quantity, I will see here what? A bar chart. Okay, that's it. That's the total quantity, by the way. But I want to break that by country. So I'll go to the country. Here's the country. Where is the geography? And I will pick, let's say, country name. So show me that by country name. And as you can see here, something strange. Is it possible I'm selling to all these countries the same amount? Not possible. What's wrong? That's wrong. What's wrong is this. There is no relation between geography and your sales. So your geography is not filtering your sales, just like that. So what I will do is I'll go to that geography key and I will say, you geography key, you have to filter the sales based on the geography key. Filter sales. Now, if we go back, you will see it is fixed. That's okay now. Now we are okay, it is fixed. So the link is very, very important. Now, I don't like this visual. Maybe for this, I need this visual, which is a matrix visual. And again, you will see here, I have those different numbers. Okay, the total, the sum of the quantity sold to each country. Like pivot table, by the way. If you are in Excel, it's pivot table, exactly pivot table. Now, what if I want to go up and down? I want to drill down to the city and drill up to the continent. Great. So here it is, you are there, and I have here the country. I can go to the geography, and in the geography, I will drag the continent and put it above the country name, above. So now I have a higher level. Okay? Here, you see, now if I click, it will drill down and I will see. What if I want another level to drill down even further? If I want to drill even further, I have to drag the city name and put it below here. City name. Also, maybe also the state here. Here. Now, what I did is I built a hierarchy, as you can see, a hierarchy. Continent at the top, here it is. Below it, we have the country. Here it is, the country. And below the country, we have the state. Here it is, in Italy, let's say. And also below that, I have the cities. Are you okay? Are you okay? I know I'm doing it. Please. Now, this is the total quantity shipped. Now, what I will do next is I need to know the sales, my sales, not only the quantity. So if I look at my sales table, there is no sales here. Look at that. I have customer key. These are, now, where is the sales? I have only quantity. Where is the unit price? I don't have unit price, but I have it in the product. Look at that. I have unit price and I have unit cost. I have unit price and unit cost. So I can use that unit price here because it's in the product. Now I will write my first formula, which is what? I will tell Power BI, go on the sales table, go step by step, row by row on the sales table. And for each, here it is. Let me show you. Here is my sales table. Here it is. Here's what I'm asking. I will ask Power BI, go row by row on the sales table and multiply the quantity by the price from the product. You get the idea, because the price is here, the unit price. So go on my sales table, step by step, or row by row, let me say, and then multiply that by the quantity by the price. So let's do that. So how I will do that? I will write my first formula. How? I will go to the sales table, right click, and we call it a measure, a new measure, as if new variable. So I'll click new measure. And here you will see, like in Excel, we have the formula bar there, up there, here. Let me zoom in so you can see what I will write. So what do you want to call it? I will call it, let's say, sales. Okay, sales equal what? Now here it is. The function we need to go row by row is...
Mark, can you hear me? Mark,
yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mark, we need to zoom in a little bit because when we see it from here, it is very small. So can you increase the size of your screen by zooming in?
Let me try, because I zoomed it 200 times. So
okay.
Just a minute, I'll try again.
Open Power BI, then you zoom in. No, man, when you open Power BI, then you zoom in, not from here. Just press Control and move your mouse button, mouse roller.
But it will not zoom the whole thing because...
No.
What? Here?
Yes. Now, press Control
I zoom that? More. You mean more? Okay.
Little bit more. Okay.
So I will write the formula, guys. This formula will get me the sales. The function I need is sum x. You know, we know in Excel we have sum. Sum x in Power BI is a function that will go row by row in the sales and will multiply the related unit price. So here it is, sum x. And like in Excel, it will help you all the time. So sum x, it needs a table name, and the table name is sales table. So go on the sales table. Here's what I'm saying. Okay, sum x, go to the sales table row by row and multiply the quantity, here it is, the quantity, by what? Look at that. I cannot write here by unit price. There is no unit price. You see here, it's not coming. Why? Because Power BI thinks that unit price is in the sales. It's not in the sales. It's in another table. But thankfully, we have the relation. So I can say now, okay, multiply by a related, and this is a function, by a related. When I write related, Power BI will show me all the tables that are linked to the sales. So related what? You are related to channel, you are related to geography, you are related to product, to store. I need related to the product, and from the product I need the unit price, which is this one. Unit price. Done. Enter. Now I have my sales. If I drag now the sales, here is the sales, drag it and drop it here. So I'll drag it here and drop it. Here are my sales. Great. Now, the thing is I need to format it. So I'll go here and click the $sign to format it. And then here I'll click what? 0 decimals, because numbers in millions. What's the decimals here? Now, guys, we need, this is the sales. I need the expenses. So again, I don't have expenses, but I have unit cost. I will write another formula. I will call it expenses. So I'll go to the sales and right click. New measure, new formula, new measure. Okay, what do you want to call that measure now? I will call it expenses. So I will zoom in again, team, here, and I will write expenses. Expenses equal what? The same thing. Go on the sales table, step by step. So sum x on the table sales, okay, and then multiply the quantity by unit cost. So multiply the quantity, which is in the sales table, the quantity, by what? By, I cannot write unit cost. I have to write related unit cost. related. You see, related what? Unit cost, which is this one. From that product table, enter. Okay, now I can drag this one and drop it as well here, or I can just click it, it will go there directly. Okay, now again I need to format this one, so $sign and 0 decimals as well. Now guys, what is the profit in this case? What is the profit, team? The profit is what? Is I need to subtract those, right? So this one minus that one. So I will write another measure. I will go there and I will say new measure. What is it? It is what? The profit. So I will call it profit, which is equal to sales minus expenses. As easy as that. Done. As if we are in Excel. Okay, great. Again, this one added to the table. Here it is in the table. And then here also it's a $sign and 0 decimals. Team, I'll tell you something about this session. This session is not about that you can use Power BI, because we cannot in 1 hour. It's a huge. It's to see if it is something you will be interested in the future, to see its capabilities. So even if you miss something, it's okay. Just to have an idea, what is it? What can you do with it? Then you can further investigate about it. But it's not a session that you will learn. You cannot learn. Absolutely, you cannot. It's a huge. So, but you can have something about it. Again, let me review. We have data somewhere. We use Power BI to get data from these sources. And what we have is a folder containing 3 years. And we have a file with several information about the sales, like the countries, the channel, the customers, the stores, the product, the categories. So I get all these. And then I shape it, clean it, merge something, delete it, something I don't need. And then I bring all these data here. Here, I will start build my visuals. That's what I'm doing now. Now, let's say I need the profit percentage. Again, I will right click and I will say new measure. And I will divide the expenses because I need the percentage. So I will say here, I will call it profit percentage, which is equal expenses divided by, now I can use the slash like in Excel, but there is a function called divide. It's better. Why? Because you know in Excel, when you divide something by 0, you will get an error. We have it here, the slash, but we have divide. Divide, if you divide by 0, you will not get error, you will not get anything. It will not show you an error, it will show empty. So by what? By sales. That's why I'm using divide, not the slash. Although I can use the slash. Here it is, done. And this one, the profit percentage is a percentage. So I click percentage here, okay? And then I'll click on it and it will be there. Here it is, done. Now let me drag this and put it somewhere down. By the way, look at that. How can I drag up? You see, drag up and drag down, drag up and drag up. How can I do that? Because here, this is the visual and this is the fields of that visual. Here are the hierarchy, the fields that build or construct that hierarchy. Continent at the top, country below it, state below it, and city. And that's what you see. Asia, and then Japan, and then the state, and then the cities, and that's it. These are the same hierarchy: continent, country, state, cities. I built it because of that. Great. Now I'm done with that. This is the first visual I need. I need this visual, so I will keep it here aside. So I'll go there and make it smaller because I have a lot of visuals to add. I'll put it here, let's say. Okay, here. Now I can play with the formatting of that, like what? Like, let's say I can add header, and even I can format the whole page. I'll tell you what, if I click here on an empty area, I can go there to the page format, and I have a background. So I'll go to canvas background. I prepared something earlier, which is a background. I prepared that, by the way, in PowerPoint. So here it is in PowerPoint. I prepared that. It's very easy to do that. And then I will say fit, and I need transparency to be high. Here it is. You see what I did? So I prepared this background in PowerPoint, and then I make it as a background for my canvas. The canvas is where I place my visuals, those. Great, done. Here, everything will be here. Now, what I will do next is I'll format this one. So I can go to this one and I will say, maybe the headers, I need the header background to be maybe blue like this, okay? And I need the font of my headers to be white, like this, done. And also I need this to be rounded like this. So here's how I will do it. I will go there and I will go to the formatting of this. Guys, as I told you, even if you cannot follow quickly, it's okay just to see what am I doing, all right? Maybe later on you will be interested in. So that's it, it's about that. So I will say I need visual border, and then I will say I need it to be rounded by, let's say here, 10 enter. And here it is, look at that, it's now, it has a rounded curves here in the edge. Great, what else? Let's say now I want to see my sales by channel. I sell through several channels. I will sell by channels. So what I will do is I will go to the sales. Here's the sales. And I click sales. Here it is, sales. But I need these sales by channel. Here it is, by channel. Now I don't like this one. I will change it. Here I have all the visuals. As I am on the visual, I can right away change it by clicking what? A pie chart, let's say, or donut chart. So I click that donut chart, and here it is. This is my pie chart or donut chart. Now what I will do is, again, I will format it. So what I will do, I will say, you know what? I don't like those, the legend. So I'll go there, and here I have the legends. So I'll turn them off. When you turn off, you don't see what is this? You don't know. But you can go to the detail label here and say label, I needed to have a category and percentage of the total. Look at that, the category and percentage of total. Here it is. Now I can see online is 25%. Store, I'm selling from store. 20% of my sales are from 12, and 22% are from catalog, from direct sale. That's it, okay? Now, what I will do is also I will format this one. So I will go to the title here. In the title, I will select the same color, which is this one for the title. And again, for the text, I will pick the white one. Here it is. And again, what I will do is I will go for the for this rounded thing. So I will go here. Where is it? The what is it? Header icon. And what is this one? Visual title. Number title.
Effects.
Sorry?
It's in the effects.
Effects, just a minute. Ah, yes, in the effects. Let me go. Visual. Here it is. In the effects. By the way, guys, we always miss these things. So I'll go here and we'll pick 10. Not easy. Okay. By the way, they changed this in newly. It's in June. And you see, I have the same thing here. I'm okay with that. Great. Now, here's something new now. What if I want to compare my profit this year to my profit last year? Now I need this year and last year. To do so, I need to go 1 year before. I have to go 1 year. But how I will go? I need a calendar table. I need a table which contains all the dates from the minute I started up to now. This is, by the way, a must for any of these BI applications like Tableau and Power BI. You need to create a table like that. And by the way, creating this is very easy. Here it is. Now I will create a table that will play a role of calendar for my calculation, because Power BI, it's powerful because it has a lot of time intelligence functions. And these time intelligence functions need a calendar. So I'll create that calendar now. Look how easy it is to do this thing. So I'll go here, let's say, to the modeling, and here I have what? New table. So I'll create a table which contains dates. Now you may say, but you have dates here in your sales, you have order date. The problem with the order date, it's a date. I have it, but I cannot use it. Why? Because dates here are duplicated, and sometimes I have holidays. So I don't have continuous flow of data in this. I have holidays, I have duplicates. For these time intelligence functions to work, it needs a flow of data without duplication, without gaps or interruption. So let me create that table. So I'll go create a table. I will call it calendar. So I will call it here calendar, or my calendar, or whatever it is, calendar. Okay, equal. Now there is a function, it will help you to do that, which is calendar auto. Done. Automatically, it will create the calendar for you. Look at that, enter. Now you will see here that I will have a new table. It wasn't here before. Here it is, the calendar. You see that? The calendar. In fact, if you go there to the data view to see what is in the table, here it is, the calendar. Can you see that? This is the calendar. The calendar. I can say here for the calendar, you know what? I needed only date. If you keep it date and time, it's not a big deal, by the way. But I need this one, and maybe short date as well. Short date, like that. So I formatted that. Great. Now, why did you did that? I did that because of the following. I want to compare my profit with previous year profit. So I have to go back 1 year. How I will do that? I will say a new measure here. I'll create a new measure and see how easy it is to do that, by the way. Look at that. So I'll create a new function, new measure. I will call it previous year profit. Previous year profit. Equal what? Now, I need a function that calculate that. So calculate what? Calculate net profit, the profit itself. Calculate the profit, but look at that. But I need you to go back 1 year. See how powerful is that? So a previous year net profit equal to what? To the profit itself, but going back 1 year. What I will do is I will say same period last year. It's a function in DAX language, by the way. This language is called DAX. So look what I'm saying here. I need you to calculate the same profit, the same way, sales minus expenses, but same period last year. It will ask me based on what calendar? The calendar I have just created. Here it is, based on the calendar date. That's it. You see, that's the function now. Now I'll click enter. So calculate the profit, but go back 1 year. Done. That's it. Now, if I go there, and I will use a visual, let's say I will use this visual here, and I will put in that visual what? My profit and previous year profit, which is this. And here it is. But I need to break that down by what? By, let's say, year and quarter. Year and quarter. Here it is. Now, team, there's something strange. What is it? All these are the same? Is it possible that my profit for all these years and quarters are the same? Something missing, which is what? You have created a table, but you did not link it with the sales. Then I will go to the model view and I will say, oh, you calendar, you are not linked with the sales because you have just created. So I can select the date, drag it, and click and drop it on the order date. Now they are linked. If I go back, everything will be fine. That's my previous year sales, and this is my calendar. Now, why I don't have anything here? Because we don't have 2016. We don't have previous year. You see, the previous year is the dark blue, and I don't have for that one. So what I will do is I will say, okay, if there is no previous year, don't show me. I'm not interested. If there is no previous year, I will filter out those. How I will do that? There is a filter here, filter pane. I can go there and I will say, if the previous year profit is not blank, then show items. When the value is not blank, apply the filter. Done. Here it is. If you want to check that, it's very easy. Let's go to quarter 3. So quarter 3, previous year, in 2018, 3 million, quarter 3. So the current for this, 3 million, as you can see, same value exactly. So here I can see this, this year is this one, and last year is 3,084. That's it, I'm done. Now, this is the one here. Also, I need to format it. I can copy the formatting. Let me try that. I'll copy the format from this one. Let me close here. I am here, format painter, click this one. Done. Easy. Now, if you want, we can also add, let's say, the variations, I mean, the growth from previous year to this year. But I'm checking the time. Maybe we cannot. I have to go faster, in fact. So I will keep it. If you are interested to stay more, maybe I will do that. Now, what I can do now is what? Let's say I want to put an area chart to see my profit, my previous year profit, and my sales. So what I will do, I will go to the area chart. Here it is, area chart. And what do you want to see in the area chart? In the area chart, I want to see my, just a minute, here, my profit. Where is it? I click, you see, the visual is selected. So I click on the profit and on the previous year profit as well, and my sales as well. And I want to break that by, let's say, month. By month. Here it is. This is my sales for these years. Now, if I click here and copy format and go there, you will see that the same thing happened. Okay, this is my, it will show you the trend. So it seems there is a trend in July, August, September. I have a peak on those. Now, what I have here is, oh, I click the sum of quantity, not sum of quantity. I need sales, not sum of quantity. So I drag this and put the sales in. Now it's okay. You see, team. So here we have all the, I can add markers for that. I can, by the way, if you hover the mouse, you will read all the values if you are interested to see the values. Okay. Now let me add another. You see how easy it is. What I want to show you here is after you get data, presenting that in visual is not that difficult. You can easily do that. Maybe now I need a scatter diagram. Scatter diagram is something also interesting. So it will show you a link between maybe two variables. So here in the scatter diagram, I want to show in the values maybe the category. So I'll go to the category. It's in the product. Here it is. I drag the category to the values. And I will drag the profit to the x-axis. And I will put the sales in the size. And I will put in the y-axis the, let's say, profit percentage. Here it is. Now, this is it. But here's what I will do. I will conditionally format this one. Let me show you what I will do. So I'll go to the formatting here. In the formatting, first of all, I need to add these markers. I want to play with the markers. With the markers, I need, as we said, to conditionally format those. So I'll click FX here. So I will say it's a gradient based on the size, based on the sales. The size is based, size of the circle, or the marker is based on the size. So from the lowest to the highest here, from here to there. Okay, and maybe in between I need an orange color. Orange. So I'll go and I'll say, okay. Now, here you see, so those are less and those are in sales, less sales. This is more sales. I don't need these legends, so I'll go to the legend here and we'll say, no need for the legend. I need more room to see. But I need also to format it the same way. So I click here and click there, and here it is. You see, I missed the thing, so I'll go and do it again here. Because I copied the whole formatting, it's not in the category, it is on the sales, based on the sales. And it's not a rule, it's a gradient from red, again here, let's say, and I have an orange in between, and we are okay. Okay? Here, you see, team, done. I'm done with that. Now, but I cannot tell what is this, so I need to add information about those. What are those bubbles here? So I'll go to the category label and I will turn it on. Here it is. Now I can see. Now, you know what is that? What does that mean? Game has more growth rate, games and toys, but computers has more profit. But growth-wise, because it's higher here. Look at that. 40% growth, 45% growth, here is more. So games and toys has a growth rate much higher than anything else, but who will give me more return profit is computers. You know, that's something you can understand from this. Now, what I want also is to build a waterfall, maybe The waterfall will show you the breakdown of your data, the breakdown. So let me show you that. So here's the waterfall, and I want to see how each brand participate in my profit, each brand, because I have different brands. So what I will do is I will go to the brand, here's the brand, and I need to put here maybe the profit, how each one participate to my profit. And because I have a lot of brands here, I can scroll, here it is. You see how it, so let's say here, the phone company, this is the share of the phone company in my profit. This is the other. You know what? We need to make it wider a little bit so we can see. Maybe if I make this one a little bit narrower, okay, something like this, and this one like that. Now, if I drag this one, you see it needs. I will not waste your time, guys, in formatting, but here it is. You see how each brand participate. So I have Fabricant, I have, I don't know, Solution Limited, Lightwear, Datacom, Microsoft. This is the share of each one in my total profit. Of course, sometimes there will be a decrease and increase. Everything is interactive. So I click here, maybe things. Now this effect, you cannot get it in Excel. This thing here, you cannot see it in Excel. That's why people prefer to go with Power BI. Great. What else can we do? What can we do also is we can add filters now. I did not filter by anything. Where are the filters? I can add filters. Here are the filters. Here, filters. So I can click here, or even I start with the cards first. So the card will give you like KPIs. If something is very important, you can put it here at the top, maybe. Look at that. So let me make those ones a little bit shorter. So we can put the card here. Here's the card. And okay, what do you want to see? This is for KPIs, something very important you want to show. So maybe here I need my total sales. So I click sales, and sales will go there. Here's the sales. Also, I can play with that, and I can say, you know what, for this one, I don't want a label, so sales will disappear. But what I want is a title. And in the title, I will put here total, let's say, total sales, okay, total sales. Now I need it here. I need its background to be, let's say, let me pick maybe this color, the dark one. And for the effects, I mean the inside of the whole visual, I need, let's say, the same but a lighter version of that. Can you see that? And maybe also the font I need it to be wide as well here. Okay, now also I can make it rounded as we did earlier here, team. Here I can go there and make it 10. Okay, 10. And then also I can play with the value, because this value is not very much indicative. So what I will do is I will say, you know what, I need 1 decimal place like this. Now I'm done. Great. What? I will copy it, and Control V, paste it. Now, instead of that, I will put something else. Let's say total quantity. So instead of this one, I will say don't put sales, but put quantity. And here it is the quantity. Now I need to change that title. So I go to the title. In the title, I will change it to total quantity. So this one is quantity. Okay, and now I will change what? I will change as well the color, the background, the color, and I will pick, let's say, this one. And for the bottom, I will select a lighter version of that, which is, let's say, this one. You see what I'm doing here? Now, again, I will Control V, copy this one. And here, maybe I will put something else, like, let's say here I will put profit. So a profit. So I'll go there, remove sales, and put profit. Click profit. Now again, I will change the title and the colors. So I'll go there and I will change the title to profit or net profit or whatever, profit. And then for the color, again, I will pick something else. Like I'll pick this one and I will pick the lighter version of that color for the background here. So I'll go there and I'll select this one. Let's say I'm done with those, okay? Now what I need to add finally is I need to add some filters. So maybe the filter I need is for the years. So I click here, this is it, and I will put it here. So I can filter by year. And in that, I need what? I go up here. You see here I am, and I'll put the year. Here's the year, but I don't like it. I can play with it like that, but I can also change it to be a drop-down list. So I am on the slicer here. I'll go there, and I will say setting is not a between, it's a drop-down list. Drop-down. Now, when I click, I can select any year I want, like that. So it will filter everything. It will filter the whole thing. Now I can add another one, another filter, let's say for category, for subcategory. And I can do all that, you know, very, very easy. Now, the last thing we will do, guys, it's not the best design as you can understand. I'm going very quickly. Now, it's not the best design, but that's how it looks like in general, right? I can add, let's say, another filter for category, for subcategory. So this is the end result. Now I will publish it. Look at that. If I click publish, this one, publish, okay, and I will say save it, and I will call it whatever it is, so sales, let's say. Now it will publish, and I will share it with you, in fact. I will share this one with you guys. So here, share it to here, let's say to my workspace, okay? And I will share it for you, so if you click on your mobile, or if you are watching from wherever, click the link. I will share it in the link. You will get to there. So here it is. So what is Power BI? It's a tool to get data, shape it, clean it, and use it in visual. In short, guys, this is a huge subject, huge. So, but it's really interesting, and really it's something very easy. As you can see, I built a dashboard in, here it is. Now I will share it with you guys. So what I will do is I will go File, Embed, and Publish to Web. And it will tell me, pay attention, this information you are sharing with everyone. Anyone can see. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. By the way, this is dummy data. So I'll copy this. Now I will go to Teams in the chat. I will drop that in the chat. So here it is. And I need you please to try Control-V, team, and enter. Try click. Team, close. And I am on the web, as you can see, on the browser. I mean, I can do everything, absolutely. You can, even if you are using your mobile, you can do everything. Now, the last thing I will show you is this, guys, which is, what if I have 2020 now? Someone added a new year. The only thing I need to do, I'm done as a report developer, I'm done. I will not do anything else. Here's what I will do. If someone add now, okay, got that. If someone now add a new year, which is this, says 2020, the only thing is I will drop it in the same folder. Click like that, done. Then what? Then go to Power BI. Here is Power BI, and just refresh. Done. Refresh. All the transformation, everything we did, all that will reflect to show 2020. Look at the values now. Everything later, you will see here. Now you will see that I will have what? Just a minute. Here it is. I have now 2020. Now, if I clear everything like that, this is 4 years altogether. Thank you, team. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I go very fast because there is no way other than that. Thank you very much for joining. If you have any question, please.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much, Man. Thank you so much, Man, and thank you for all the participants. I have got
sorry to be very quick. Very sorry to be very quick. Thank you.
Yeah, and what we will do now is I have just copied the feedback link in the chat window. So please give us your feedback. Give us 2 minutes of your time because it will really help us out. So
can I ask, guys,
number. Yeah,
sorry, may I ask, guys, have you tried the link? Anyone tried the link?
I tried it.
Working.
Yeah, and I do not have Power BI installed on my system, and I tried it. It's working.
Yes, it works with me also as well.
No need to have anything, even if you don't have Power BI at all. No
It's
need.
working.
It's a way. Very good, very good. Thank you, team. Thank you very much.
Thank you, team. So please check. Can you see the feedback link in the chat window? I have just pasted it again.
In the meantime, if you have question, team, feel free.
And Man, if you can stop your presentation, we can see each other, we can wave, and we can take a screenshot of the participants. Please turn on your cameras.
You will do that?
Yeah, you can stop sharing your screen. We will all turn our cameras and we can take a screenshot. We have done it for the earlier 4 sessions also.
Okay.
I have seen a lot of questions regarding recording. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the program, we will send the program recording. Just give us 1 or 2 days of the time, because we have sessions tomorrow and day after tomorrow as well. So what we are planning is that we send you all the recordings at once with a nice thank you email.
Thank you.
Oh, I can see many faces now. Great. Thank you, Mudassir. I will just take random lanes. Thank you, Abbas, Lalit.
Thank you, guys.
We have people from 5 different countries. Let some of them open more, and I will take the screenshot. We will wave our hand, and I will take the quick screenshot. Thank you. Thanks to all of you. Thank you, Man.
Thank you.
Let's wave, and I will press the screenshot.
Guys.
First,
Thank
I've
you.
taken. Let me just copy it, and I will take another one. Let me just copy it. I will also send it in the chat window so that we all can get it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Man. Thank you so much.
You.
See, this is good for us as well. And I will again request, please fill in the feedback form. Give us 2 minutes of your time. We really need that. We have 200 people online, so I'm expecting a lot of feedback forms to be filled. Man, you can stop recording now. You can stop the recording.
I did.
Okay, great.